Welcome to the YouTube game. Thanks to technological advancements, it has paved the way for platforms such as YouTube to become the new televised media outsource, whereby many tune in to venture and to escape their reality. YouTube provides a perfect platform for any average Joe to become someone in this world.
Oh, it's your boy Kiss out GWT. How are you doing?
What is up, everybody? How you guys doing, man?
I opened my laptop and it's playing the Elder Scrolls Online music. Hi, welcome back.
Hey everybody, it's me, YouTube's bad boy.
Hola compuras, ¿cómo están el día de hoy? Yo soy Shusha, espero que estés súper bien. Oye, feliz año nuevo.
Bruh, fish me hard. God damn, I look scruffy today.
What's up, guys? So I am sure that many of you saw this title and clicked it.
Meet Bart Baker, an American content creator in his mid-30s with more than 10 million YouTube subscribers and more than 3 billion views on his current YouTube channel. You're probably wondering, why are you focusing on this particular Bart Simpson fella? Well, actually, yes, there's the big KSIs of this universe, there's the Logan Pauls or the Jake Pauls of this realm, let alone the Swedish dodgy fella. Not the one from the IKEA adverts, for heaven's sake, but the other bloke, yes, the gamer. Well, why Bart Simpson? Why Bart Baker in particular? Well, Bart Baker was very cunning and he had a brilliant YouTube strategy that was really pretty much simple. What he would do was react towards an action. He would wait for famous, popular musicians to release their music videos and he'll simply just produce and re-release a parody. That's it. That's all he did. But these parodies differed. They were outrageous and quite explicit.
Yes, I have one more son, and the world will be stunned.
Yo guys! Bart Baker was considered among the most talented and successful parody artists from around 2011 to early 2017, raking in a little over 10 million subscribers and a stunning total of 3.1 billion views worldwide. As pop stars like Taylor Swift and Katy Perry were hitting their stride, YouTube saw a high demand for music parodies, opening the door for channels like The Key of Awesome and Wasabi Productions to rack up tens of millions of views on the regular.
And then I did a parody in 2010 to Boom Boom Pow, good God. Wow. That song. It had SEO and it had comedy and it had music.
But when you create these parodies, I mean, you could literally throw the artist name, the title name.
Well, yeah, you have to. Everybody's
featured.
Right. So it's usually the second or third result under the original, like after a couple days. Sometimes after like the next day.
Everything at first seemed to be going great. I'm fine and all dandy. Bart was accumulating a huge subscriber fan base. He was racking up a large amount of views on YouTube, which was very lucrative towards his pocket. Both of them. Unfortunately, as you're aware, and as you well know, that times change and artists, whether they're musicians or they dwell in the artistical form, expressive in nature, have to adapt towards the times. And unfortunately, Bart Baker found himself in a conundrum, an issue after an issue, whereby he was unfortunately hesitant to react towards the change of the YouTube scene. This resulted in him pretty much being stuck and shrinking in quicksand, aka the YouTube algorithms.
Like anything, the website is constantly changing, and as the site continues to grow over time, it's only natural for the market to become more and more generalized, which means YouTube must cater to the mainstream if they wish to extend their brand, leaving many of their creators at a crossroads. Either find a way to adapt to the new system or run the risk of fading into the darkest shadows of obscurity.
There has been a lot of changes at YouTube recently, mostly the ads I'm sure you've seen videos about this. A lot of people are talking about this. The ads are not playing on a lot of people's videos right now, and we don't know how long it's
Bart was left distraught by the recent changes that YouTube implemented in terms of trying to push out more user-friendly content so they can cater towards their business clients. Bart was so traumatized and hurt by this change that he even needed to see a therapist to seek solace. In a Vice interview, Bart disclosed that he and other YouTubers were suffering from depression because of these changes.
Yeah, you don't know how many YouTubers are depressed because of YouTube.
Certain channels are being affected more than others, and my channel is getting absolutely crushed. More or less, right now, if you don't have family-friendly content on your channel, you're gonna get hit really hard.
Hot dog Gundam style. Gundam style.
The parody videos are not cheap to make. They can get really expensive. And I used to be with Maker Studios. They funded all my content. All the parodies are funded by them, which was amazing, but I am no longer with them. So all the parodies are being funded out of my pocket. I really can't afford to make these parodies right now. I'm not making enough money from YouTube itself to fund the videos.
I can't eat. I'm broke. I'm broke.
Bart was in real big trouble. He wasn't acquiring or gaining the funds that he was accustomed to. This was due to YouTube changing their user-friendly advert policy, so he had to do whatever it took to get by. Desperate people do desperate things.
So by February of 2018, he made a video called "My Channel is Being Shut Down," essentially a plea to his audience to download a web browser called Brave that would help fund future parodies. This came as a result of his channel being hidden from YouTube's preferred program, as he put it. His videos were no longer showing up in people's recommended, which in my opinion probably lent itself to a few factors.
Let me put it this way. After getting removed from preferred, for me to even break even on the cost of a parody, I would have to be getting 40 million views a video. Obviously, this is not sustainable. Like a ton of other channels, I've continued to experience plummeting AdSense, and most recently, a huge dip in exposure. My subscribers are not seeing my uploads. I'm getting tweets from people asking where I've been, why I've stopped uploading. I haven't. I have not stopped uploading. You're just for some reason not seeing them.
Bart thought because of his content not being advert YouTube friendly, he was being singled out and faded out of YouTube's so-called preferred scheme. As a result, he had no option but to seek other means to facilitate his financial gains. He came up and attempted to channel through two avenues, which unfortunately wasn't a success, but at least he tried.
The mindset was that if he could start getting paid more on his vlog channel, he could continue to have a budget for the parodies that were predicted to make less money given the changing atmosphere at YouTube. A plan that probably would have worked out better if his vlogs were as easily marketable as his parodies. They weren't, unfortunately. As Bart was reluctant to realize, the golden age of his channel had unfortunately passed, with one final parody being uploaded in August of 2018. Meanwhile, he began seeking out alternative ventures to his parody channel, quietly adopting the title of Lil Clorox, this weird persona that was meant to mock SoundCloud mumble rappers.
As a last attempt to captivate a new audience and retain his YouTube viewership, while still maintaining positive, lucrative UK ad revenue, Bart Baker tried to introduce us to Little Clorox, an over-the-top parody rap act in which he tried to adopt in order to maintain and retain his YouTube membership and subscriber base. Unfortunately, this act was an epic fail and it led to his ultimate demise.
Dude, I don't even know what to call you now. Is it Bart? Is it Clorox? Is it Lil?
I mean, you know, you can call me whatever, man. You can call me Bart, you can call me Clorox, you can call me Lil Clorox, you can call me Fuckboy Clorox, you can call me Fuckboy straight up. Honestly, I actually did a vote on my channel and people voted. People wanted me to just be straight up Fuckboy.
So anyway, all this shit was going on and I was super unhappy, and I get an email and it's like, hi, we're a company from China. We think you could be very big in China.
Just when Bart thought he had no more lifelines left, a door opened. A door posing an opportunity. A wild one. Call it a wild card, but he was more than ever prepared and determined to find out what may lie up ahead.
Knows that's me, and I've got a new hot man. Saw his vines and I thought, oh my god.
Unlike copying, mimicking popular trending music videos on YouTube and turning them into parodies, Bart's new Chinese employers required him to mimic popular trending Chinese songs and instead make a entertaining over-the-top version, but not in Chinese, but in English. Bart was very much down for the cause and ready to grind.
I think this just shows just how competitive it is online, and that you need a niche, and Bart has found one, I guess.
How much of this are you able to do when you don't actually know what's being said in Chinese?
Oh, it's all. I don't know any of it. Red Death Star rolling.
Unlike Bart's previous parody YouTube budget, Bart was actually able to save a fraction of the cost by producing short clips for the Chinese platform, similar to TikTok, for his new found Chinese audience. All Bart really needed was an iPhone and light camera action.
How I say that? Whoa.
This dude looks 40 and 18 at the same time. This is the thing. Everyone in life is driven to do what they think makes them happy. But that will take some people on some very strange paths.
When you get scouted by this company in China, what was it that they liked about you?
They said that the first thing they do is look at how you look.
What do you think they're looking for?
Well, with a Western person, I mean, blonde hair helps. This isn't even my real hair color. This is dyed.
Like, his hair is like a star, but it's like flat Earth theory where the star is just flat. Okay, it's like flat brain.
I dyed my hair the day before that video got 30 million views. And then that video hit so hard.
它是一个 I, but check out the English version.
Yeah, if martial law so what you want, you have to bear pain only for the strong. The master's favorite drink is go too long. He loves to put red clothes on. Hey,
he was this YouTube star, and then he became this whatever the thing, okay? And yet we thought that a dog will never grow up to be a cat, but then here we have Bart Baker.
How much of the success in China do you think can be attributed to the fact that you're white?
A small amount to start. A good amount to start, actually.
Walk like a turkey. Walk like a turkey.
I'm not sure why he's doing this. I mean, he probably just lost a bet in like strip poker or something. That's why he had to delete his YouTube career and start doing this thing.
A 26-year-old who goes by Super B-Tai online. He's got nearly 10 million followers himself. He runs a company that specializes in pumping out content that goes viral on Chinese social media.
The friends I made were tough. They urged for me to stand strong, never give up.
What makes you decide, this guy, I can make him a hit here?
这个其实很难说了。像 Bart 的话，我们跟他一开始合作的时候，说实话也没有觉得他有多突出的亮点在。
We didn't think he was anything special. He's so mean.
说长得帅吧，也没有就是很帅的吧。
He's not very handsome. No, Bart.
It's not like he's especially attractive, like attractive enough to get into this role of being a TikTok star, okay? But To be honest, I mean, he looks like he just went through like a bear attack, or he got stranded in the ocean when making his way to China, and it didn't end out well. And now he's singing about a mountain and an eagle.
可能有一点吧，那时候他 YouTube 有1000万粉丝。
He had 10 million followers.
我可以拿
Okay.
他这个1000万粉。
Is it really? He just looks like a middle-aged white guy who is so lost in life. It's sad how the person who made everyone laugh is depressed now. Bart looks like he's dying on the inside, but yeah, I mean, what did he say when he stopped the video?
Okay, so bye. Hope you'll get well. I see you tomorrow, or maybe I'll see you tonight. I don't know. I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Jesus.
Jesus. Ah.
I saw the mountain.
You know, if it becomes more beneficial to make these videos than YouTube, I mean, people are gonna do it. Maybe Bart is just a trendsetter, you know? Maybe he's just the first who saw the potential. That would be funny too.
I mean, to be honest, I really hate it.
I can never join him in his step because I'm banned in China. This is so sad.
And he was like, let's just belly flop right into this TikTok nonsense, okay? Like, he's like, everyone's gonna go crazy for me. I mean, he thinks like all the Asians are just gonna raise their hands. Well, guess what? I have a better one. Raise your standards because you don't want to be watching this stuff, okay?
I kind of hope this turns out to be a joke because that would make it really brilliant. I'm pretty sure it isn't. Which makes it even funnier.
Bart's 26-year-old Chinese manager derived a plan for Bart to take China by storm. He wanted Bart to be the best talent possible residing in China. Although Bart's manager at first showed some concerns in terms of Bart's previous videos promoting the use of narcotics, he fully supported Bart.
China, you're awesome. This one's for you.
And some of Bart's biggest hits so far are patriotic songs about China.
Education versus McDonald's. What?
God. How is this not a... How is this real? How is this real?
It is unclear to know Bart's true intention and reasoning behind his decision to relocate to China. I think no one will ever know at the end of the day. Only Bart knows where his intentions and his motions lie. However, it is certain that Bart was willing to risk everything for the fame and the success. He was always fired up and ready to go, never hesitant and never scared to shy away from the limelight, especially with his Chinese management team pulling the strings.
Grace, resentment, life and death by a few can be seen.
That was okay.
Bart became what he's making fun of, an idol. God, if this was parody, it would be. I would respect it so much.
You trying to hit the ing at the
I'm
end?
just trying to sound more like passionate.
Well, I wonder who's next on the train. Maybe Jake Paul? Which one?
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. Oh, past all the competition, man. PewDiePie is next in this team 10, bitch. Who the hell are flipping you?
Bart was determined and desperate to get his career back on track, with YouTube fading away both his YouTube videos and the financial resources in which he gained from them. He had no option but to turn to China. He even took the full-on pledge to relocate to China to make things a lot more easier.
That's a wrap. A lot easier than YouTube video.
Bart is literally that one guy that appears on other people's songs and you're like, wait, who is that? Where did they come from? He's that of China.
Money drives us all, but to some, it means more. Money can be enough to sell your reputation, even your very identity, who you are deep inside. Enter the white monkey job.
Hello, everybody. I am the engineer of Neo Dentech.
A white monkey job is pretty much when you do anything in China for pay other than English teaching.
Walk like a turkey. Walk like a turkey. Walk like a turkey.
Many critics claim that Bart only made his transition to China for financial gains. This is typically associated with the white monkey stereotype, which is predominantly Caucasians or anyone from other ethnicities who are used as puppets for a certain agenda or even propaganda means.
Chinese products, it's well known that quality has never been the main accolade for the term made in China. However, if Chinese people see that not only was the product or company made by someone overseas, but also consumed by foreigners, the perceived value of the product skyrockets. In TV, you can often see foreigners playing the dumb villains, often losing at everything, for that extra oomph of pride that the Chinese viewers want to see.
It's your best skill, little man.
So, dare you compete with me?
Whatever.
See? Are you convinced?
This doesn't count.
What do you want?
I just got spit on. Tweet, tweet. I'm gonna wipe that off first. Even celebrities get on the action. Sports teams, The Rock, Vin Diesel, Bart Baker, who's a massive YouTuber who's been singing Chinese communist songs in English for that China Qian.
Are you sad that I'm leaving?
Yeah, it's weird.
You can come to China anytime you want to visit. No.
It's just so far, and I worry about you, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with you so far away. It's just like breaking my heart.
But I love it in China. You know that. You know that I'm happy.
I know, but I'm not.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Well, Zhongguo. You will love China too.
Yeah, Mom, it's all good. Get over it. I love it here. Goodbye. This is not to say that off camera he didn't have moments where he acted like a real person and not a walking ad for the country he's in, because I bet he did. But there is just no point in having this on camera in the first place, in my opinion.
Bart was being accused of being a white monkey in terms of being merely a foreign face, a poster child, a poster boy, or even a puppet, Pinocchio, to the Chinese media. He was being used as a tool, as a propaganda tool, in fact, to mislead and misrepresent the typical American to the eye of the beholder, and in this case, to the Chinese public.
Ni hao! You guys asked for it, so we're doing it. Today, we're going to the Huawei store to get a P30 Pro and destroy the iPhone. So, Ma!
Pyongyang, this is it.
Well, now I don't need an Apple iPhone anymore. By the way, come here. This is a real iPhone. This isn't fake. This is my phone. This is my new phone, baby!
Bart was taking part in controversial advertisement campaigns managed by his management team. He was heavily criticized for destroying what was seen as an American iPhone and promoting the superior Chinese Hawaii phone. Bart is seen as a joke to many YouTubers. He's routinely made fun of and also heavily criticized for his decision to leave his stunning 10 million YouTuber subscription base in order to pursue an unknown, unterritorial career in China. He's really criticized and frowned upon for taking part and essentially selling his soul to the Chinese media and participating in their propaganda, anti-American advertisement campaigns. However, Bart is strongly outspoken in terms of claiming that he desired and pursued living in China for his own personal reasons, not driven by financial gain. He claims that he's always been infatuated with Chinese culture and Chinese society. He strongly upholds his decision to relocate to China to seek a new challenge and a new chapter in his life, and strongly disagrees with the claims that he is there contributing to be used and abused by the media, sort of like an instrumental tool that gets played to the beat of the composer.
以修改。他们拿着我们 PPT 的文件给巴哥去看了，然后巴哥就收到了一份邮件，邮件里面有我们公司的介绍，但是他们改成自己的了。
This is really sad because he used to be like my local mother figure, okay? I used to look up to this guy. He used to make like Obama parodies. He put like Justin Bieber and love that shit, okay? But like now he's just sucking China.
Alright, honestly, behind the scenes Bart seems like a decent dude. I don't have any quarrel with him. Everyone's gonna get bread on that table, and I guess he's found his niche, so props to him.
Love him or hate him, you simply have to admire his ambition, his creative intellect, and his drive to keep going and pushing boundaries that no man has ever crossed or overcame before. He made the move to relocate to China, to seek autonomy, the ability to self-govern, as YouTube was imprisoning him due to limitations caused by their new policy changes. This could be the beginning of something great and marvelous, and possibly we just might see various different YouTubers also venturing off to foreign markets. Either way, it's astonishing what Bart has achieved, not just in the YouTube realm, but also in other Chinese platforms. Live to live, not live to survive. Bart refused to be stuck in a compromising position that suppressed his creative intellect. Instead, he sought change, and he saw other options and avenues that he can venture off that could possibly, just possibly, gain and guarantee him his pursuit of happiness.
Hot dog Gundam style.